We also cited illegal petrol sellers. It is advisable to buy your fuel from a filling station to avoid purchasing a product that is harmful to your vehicle, just to save time. In 2023, the used car industry in Nigeria increased by 226% from that of 2022 to be worth about 992 billion naira. Along the Katampe Expressway and around popular roads in the capital city, a lot of used car lots can be seen with transport and construction vehicles up for sale. Today on the program, we're talking about businesses that you can find by the roadside, and of course car dealerships. You can almost always find them by the roads. So can you start by telling us a brief history of, car dealership here in the FCT?
Yeah, not only in FCT, globally. If you check Western world, most time you see their cars by the roadside, not only in Nigeria. It's just a belief, it's just a custom. That when the passers-by see what they like, they can just branch. Well, there are some that have moved to next level, that they have a showroom, well-designed showroom. But at least for basic people like us, the Talakawas, so we are on the roadside.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me a brief history about how long you've been in this business.
I've been here since 2017, but I've worked with one automobile company before I started mine. So far so good. Let's say 2017 till now, that I've been here.
Okay. So tell us a brief history about your, history selling cars, and what has the business been like?
Yes. One thing about business generally today, due to this floating of currency, it's not as rosy as before. You understand? Because when you look at the exchange rates, it cut across. It affects virtually everything. So which makes the patronage to drop like 70% now. Like this month now, we've not sold a single car. June, the same thing. Then April, you understand? And we have people around us, we have staffs that we need to pay. So it has not been easy. It has been hustling here and there to survive, to keep the staff, to keep the business running. And to do this kind of business is very, very capital intensive. Yeah. It's not a business of 1, 2, 3 million. We talk about millions of naira. But the bottom line is, since we are still alive, the renewed hope agenda, so we key into it.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me now, as with every business, you've already touched on some of your challenges. Yeah. Do you have issues of maybe theft or any other thing? What is the security like? Because you can't move the cars, obviously. They have to stay here day in, day out. So
yes. Now, we have personal security, and there's government security as well. So when we close by maybe 6 p.m., there's always policemen patrolling this place. So it gives us some kind of comfort and confidence that no issue.
So if I want to start the car dealership business, what advice would you have for me?
Well, like I used to advise people, you don't just jump into business. From my own perspective, it should be something you have passion for. Because initially, you might not be making profits. You might not break even initially. But after a while, yes. But imagine you just felt, okay, I want to go into business. And you say, okay, let me go into a car dealership. And you discover that first 1 year, nothing is forthcoming. Yeah. You might be discouraged. Yeah. So the first thing is passion. Do you have passion for that business? Yeah. Even when I'm not making profit, am I happy? Yeah.
This is a business that you definitely don't see every day. It is as unique as it comes. And let's start by asking, can you tell me a little bit about this business, please?
Yes. So these are prefabricated buildings. They are portable buildings. We call them porter cabins. So they are cabins. They are built to whatever specification you want. Can be used as office spaces. Can be used as extra rooms in your estate. You don't want to alter plans and designs and everything. Can be used as extra rooms. Most people use them as laundry spaces. and then that's it, basically.
So how long has this business been here? I mean, here in the FCT, because it is by the roadside, and when we were passing, we couldn't help but notice it because of the intricate designs on the buildings itself. How long has it been here?
We've been in existence and operation for well over a decade now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So tell me now, I'm going to ask you an interesting question, which I know you might not answer how I think you will, but can you give us price?
Well, it all depends on the specification of the client. I mean, people come with their own design, what they want the space to look like, what their own piece of land can accommodate. So the prices of the cabins all depends on the specification of the client. The sizes come in 3 meters by 6 by 9, and then some of them come as open plan, some of them comes with partitions. So it all depends on the specification of the client.
Okay, so what are some of the challenges that the porter cabin business brings about?
Most times, from time to time, what affects porter cabin business is just cost of importing some of the things that we use. We have to source for materials internationally. Most materials cannot be sourced locally. So basically, that's like the challenge that we face.
Okay, so, and in terms of, with houses, they dilapidate over time. What is the strength of these buildings that we have here? Like, how long can I have them? Are they insured? Are they things that I can say I'll have for 10 years, 20 years?
Yeah. Having a porter cabin can last you over a period of 25 years, and it has low maintenance costs. At most, what you do is probably change the paints, change the color. They are made of steel, so whatever maintenance you want to do is minimal as compared to brick and mortar structures.
Well, it might not look like it, but I've been on this road for a while. And as I always tell you on Window on Abuja, when you step out of your home and you decide to explore the city, you'll always find interesting things right around the corner or on the road. And now I have to go and find a little snack. As you know, I love to nibble on something. So let's find some of our favorite nibbles, like groundnuts or corn. We don't have any of them around there, so we're going to go and look for some. Come along.
How do you best consume corn? Cooked or roasted? Taking with pear and coconut or without? Obviously, the season is here again.
I prefer roasted corn because I like it. I don't like cooked corn.
I prefer eating it with coconut. It's very sweet. Yeah, because I enjoy it the most.
I prefer the roasted one. The scent of yes, and I prefer it with pear.
Sellers of corn at road sizes and street corners have complained over the recent changes in the economy and how it has affected sales. It is hoped that very soon there will be positive change so they can remain in business.
Around me, we have the point of sales merchants, also known as the POS merchants. And POS started in Nigeria in 2013, which, as you know, is cash that you can use your card to get. And now they're all over this. Everywhere you check, every corner, there's probably a POS merchant there. And it's available cash to you instead of you rushing to a bank or even an ATM to get cash. If you need it on the go, you can always find a POS merchant around. So what do they add to our community? What do they add to the FCT? You tell us how they make your lives easier. And now we're going to speak to one of them to tell us how he runs his business, how long he has been doing it, and some of the challenges that he faces. Let's find out. Idan ina so in yi aikin POS yanzu, ya ake yi? Ka gaya min dalla-dalla.
Da farko kina bukatan ki samu national ID card. Daga nan sai ki samu BBN, ki samu ki BBN a banki ko yes a banki. Sai ki je ki register da company na machine din da ke so ki, ko money point ne ko mari ko pay ne ko wanne ne. So abin da yake bukata kenan. Idan kin je yin register akwai dokoki da za su gindaya maka da yanayin abubuwan yadda zai kasance. Kamar yanzu idan har money point ne suna bukatan a ce kullum za ka yi transaction ɗin at least na 20,000 kullum at least a ce kar ya baka yi transaction
in ban samu na yi ba fa me zan yi?
kuma ya zaki ko a katin ki zaki saki zare ki wannan shine kawai target ɗinki kenan 20,000 in a day.
So yanzu naga kuna da yawa MPOS, kana da kwastomominka da ke zuwa nan wurin koko ya kake yi ka tabbata cewa ka yi hitin target ɗinka?
Sosai ina da kwastomomi sosai don a hankali na har na zo wannan matakin don tun a garin Kano sai da na zama chief a DK.
Shekaran ka nawa kenan kana POS?
Ya kai shekara irin 5 haka. Sai a hankali sai da na zo na rike wani kamfani DK a Kano, Dogon Kome Business Empire. Sai da na zama chief a gurin sosai aka yaye ni ma.
Sannan ka zama kai ma naka kana da masu POS.
Sosai ma.
So yanzu kuna da tax ɗin da kuke biya kamar kowane shekara haka akan wannan business in kuma menene abubuwan ka gane da suke da bai da daɗi in ana business ɗin POS?
To akwai taxes ɗin da muke biya na gwamnati na irin kamar rabin shekara haka. Shi matsaloli da wannan da muke fuskanta akan wannan kalubale shine kamar irin 'yan damfara. 'Yan damfara na iya zuwa idan har hankalinka ya tafi kan wani abu, it's easy su cuce ka. Kamar aka iya zuwa mutum, shi yasa mu yanzu idan har mutum ya zo cire kuɗi muna barin takarda ɗin nan, receipt ɗin nan ya fito, saboda ko da ma ya ne za mu kalla, at least za mu yaga mu baka, za mu duba approve ne ko ya yi decline ne ko wani abu. Yawancin ana kawo mana fake kuɗi da sauransu da abubuwa, sai mun kula sosai. Za a yi kokarin a calling attention ɗinka akan wani abu daban, before you know it sai ga an cuce ka kawai.
I'm sure you've heard my chit chat with Yusuf talking about the POS business and some of the challenges that they face. And before we started our interview, we had a bit of a chat with him talking about the legalities of the processes of POS. And they're now talking to the government and reaching out and begging the government if there is a safe space for them to stay and do their businesses, as they have so many challenges with the task force as well. But they are a legal business, so they don't understand why some of these challenges are faced by them on a daily basis. So we hope that there is a channel that they can use to reach out to the government, that they can help them to make sure that their businesses are safe and they are in safe spaces around the FCT where they can do their businesses easily. Let's continue in a short break. Usually when you're heading out of town, when you're leaving the FCT towards the Gwagwalada area or even towards the Zuba area, you find items like yams, potatoes, tomatoes, things that you can buy when you're on your way outside town or coming into town. But when you're here towards the Games Village, Lokogoma, Durumi axis, you can actually find things like your fruits, your plantains and other things that maybe for workers heading home, they can buy on their way home. And now I'm going to speak to some of the businesses here, and what I like about this area is the businesses are kind of off the road, so it means that they don't cause traffic, and then you can actually come down from the road to make your purchases. Let's speak to one or two of them. So gaya min la yanda kuke business a nan wurin ya kuke samun kwastomomi, ana samun kuɗi ko kuna ɗan samun mishkila akan samun customers?
Tsakanina da Allah ana dai kawai dai haƙuri ne dai na rayuwa na kasuwa ya dai fa a zauna kawai shi yasa ake yi.
Shekaran ka nawa kenan kake wannan business?
Wallahi tun Umaru Musa Ra'adu yana mulki, tun City Gate yana titi guda biyu muke a City Gate daga nan muka dawo nan gurin da aka mai da shi titi 4.
Yanzu da daddare in kun tashi a nan wurin ya kuke yi? Kuna barin kayan ku ne a nan, akwai wanda suke zuwa suna duba muku kayan ko kuna tafiya da shi ne ku dawo da shi go?
Da mun tashi inda dare ya riga ya karfe 6 da rabi 7 las kowa da kowa ya rufe kayan shi, a nan muke barin shi ba ma kai shi ko ina.
To wa ke duba muku kayan da daddare?
Wallahi ba wasu masu duba, muna dai barin ma Allah shine kawai. Sometimes ma idan mun tashi wata ran za mu zo mu ga an buɗe an ɗibi wata milu an ɗibi fufu ko plantain ko wani abu da sauransu, amma su ba yanda za mu tun da ba mun ga wanda yake ɗauka ba ne.
Abubakar, can you tell us a little bit about this business that you have here close to Games Village?
So this business for my mind, it's very important. Every day you come, gaskiya za mu samu dai na abinci, za mu yi bukatun kanmu. To alhamdulillah dai mu dai a wannan business din za mu ce. Tunda kullum muka fito za mu samu na abinci mu yi bukatun kanmu har da mu yi wa wani bukata akan na yan uwanmu, to mu dai alhamdulillah za mu ce. Sai dai muna neman dai gwamnati ta sassauta abubuwa yanda suka yi tsada.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's interesting episode of Window on Abuja. I hope that you have a wonderful time learning all about the roads of the FCT and the activities that go on here in the Federal Capital Territory. I've given you a glimpse into some of the people and the faces that are behind these businesses in the FCT. I hope that you've learned a lot with me today and you've had fun. And as I go on to buy some fruits to take with me home, I hope that you join me for another interesting episode of Window on Abuja. Until next time, I am Maimuna Ummi Ibrahim. See you then.